Yo, halo teman-teman semua, balik lagi bersama gua Aldi di channel Bangsa Bulan. Di video kali ini kita akan kembali bermain game Genshin Impact, yaitu menyelesaikan misi untuk menyelamatkan Collei. Kita langsung saja ke misinya. Kemarin kita DC ya guys ya. Biasalah sinyal. Atau kenapa? Gua nggak pakai IndiHome ya. Tapi ya gitulah. Gak tahu yang DC-nya dari mana. Biasa pagi-pagi suka DC.
Mr. Zubair, we reported it to the academia.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asked.
The academia looks
Ya terakhir
down on
kita
performers
bertemu
like
dengan
us.
Nilo ya, gadis cantik,
They probably think
penari,
the best of the
dan
theater goes
pemuja
down completely.
Lord
But
Kusanali.
how would that happen, though? Not only would everyone thank the Danger Archon for Dunyazad, but the more she did
Menyusul
this,
untuk
we hired
membereskan
someone to patch up the tree.
dan kita
And we
juga
also gave the stage is going.
And I can't wait to see you on this.
kalian baca sendiri aja ya. Soalnya lagi puasa, masa gua harus dubbing.
She'll be dancing the Dunyazad.
Selamat datang kepada yang baru menonton.
I'll tell you too about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sabzerus festival was originally the goddess of flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing
Yeah.
music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the goddess of flowers began to dance. As she danced upon the grass, countless those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage.
Nah, semua dia bersama.
All
Oh,
the
ini
gods
saja.
clamored.
Waktu
Oh,
berhenti saat ini
if
juga.
only time. Of course they did. Although they aren't around anymore, though we're just
Nilu, you have all.
they symbolize the goddess of.
Yeah,
Thinking about the if my stage.
all of less.
Udah cepat.
Paimon thinks that's a great idea. Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with.
So how about we all attend the Sabzerus festival together?
Junior's Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sabzerus festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
Kita jalan-jalan dulu. Kita jalan-jalan. Alah. Kenapa nih bocil?
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do you? Did you know that the Sabzerus festival is about?
Deh ya.
Huh. I don't know much about. Oh, and the perfume. I mean,
Things are don't be fooled into think and
Oh guys, sini siapa yang tipenya kayak Dehya atau enggak? Siapa di sini yang tipenya kayak Nilo? Aku sih kayak Nilo ya.
wow.
Iya tuh cantik banget men.
Of course.
Kalau yang suka Dehya, karakter wanita kuat ya.
Hey, is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like
It's Catherine.
Catherine.
Kok ada Catherine? Kok Catherine bisa jalan-jalan? Sebenarnya menurut gue ya, dewa di antara para dewa ini tuh si Catherine.
Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine.
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the traveler.
Whoa, break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require but taking
Well, we enjoyed.
yes.
Iya kan, si Catherine ini
Someone say something pretty similar recently.
sebenarnya dewa si Catherine ini.
No, not Oh.
Alright, well,
I'm sure you two will get along.
There's something really different about.
Hey, traveler.
Oh, hey, Dee.
I've got something to.
Are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out, so. My.
Sounds like. Let's head over to the Citadel of Rexar and wait for Dia.
Lah, wah nabrak.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting. Anyway, I guess.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought?
It's.
Look, Dia's.
I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you to.
Senali Lord. Berapa hari lagi sih kena hida? Gue masih berapa ya? VT-nya masih rendah deh. Masih 40-an.
Hey, Chief.
Hey, Chief.
Dia, what are you doing here?
Gua gini dah biar rusak sambil nyantai mainnya men.
I take it you all know each other already? No kidding.
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered some. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Arch.
Wajah gua nggak kelihatan, nggak apa-apa lah.
The Grand Sage took the whole matter very.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more
Apparently, what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid if you're interested, maybe you can head to Port Ormos and ask around.
Are you serious, Chief?
Kita akan menangkap pencuri. Pasti
I've got
para
plenty of work to do
bandit
here for
dari
the
ini.
And take it from me.
Ya,
You
apa
two
ya
really
namanya,
do
lupa
decide
gua.
there are even some extremists who go
Patui.
around shouting slogans like retake Sumer.
You bet they are.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the well, traveler.
Thanks, Dia.
Well, traveler.
Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival. Good. Then we'll see you both at the
Wow, dapat 3. Empat hari lagi men. 4 hari lagi. Aduh senhe. Gue pengen senhe. Tapi gue pengen Nahida. Coba gue kaya men. Gue bisa dapat dua-duanya. Tuh ber-45 lagi. Alah. 45 kurang 30 full men. Apa gue beli blessing aja ya. Gila jauh banget. Siapa di sini yang kenyang habis sahur?
Look yourself. Traditional
Believe me.
Wow. Talk about early bird. We know that. Paimon doesn't get it. Well.
Lah kita ingin secepatnya menemui Lord Collei. Jadi kita nggak usah banyak basa-basi. Yang penting kita cepat menemukan obat untuk Collei.
Sure, you see over there?
Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and if you ask me.
Ada nggak sih streamer gede yang gak niat kayak gue gini?
There's been a lot of
Gak ada
especially
lightning.
They're called Ein. Wait, come again? Don't you see? They're usually pretty. I've heard that Wait, did you? I wouldn't worry too much.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche. So, what's her plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just? Oh.
Mana nih, jauh kah? 103 meter men, di bawah permukaan laut. Oh ini, iyalah, aku tahu ada terowongan di sini. Ya sih, gue emang nggak pernah explore sih. Gue main kalau live stream doang. Paling sama daily sih di HP.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat.
Oh, you've arrived. Please take a seat. So, they're not. How can the
Oh,
characters
beda bandit.
compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money grubbing? Yeah.
Huh. All these guys talk about is King Deshret.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah.
Siapa nih King Deshret?
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? Travel?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Huh? What?
Oh! Sorry. He must have grabbed the wrong amount. Hey, what do you
Mahal banget 100 mora. 100.000 mora.
Paimon can't stand to see so much more go.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there.
Kenapa nggak kasih 50.000 doang?
Well, what are you waiting for?
Itu mengurangi duit kita ya.
That's right. We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because,
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of
Ain al-Ahmar.
Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted.
so you mean the
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the. Furthermore, she conspired with the academia but the story mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
You again? Deranged
Yes, it's me again.
Oh, si
I warned you that if
Al-Haytham.
you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all over. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you—
Hey! Shut it, Al-Haytham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this,
I told you the other day. I wish to—
Ha!
Yes, and
I'm warning—
if you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to— If, on the I will jeopardize
Kalian
the
baca
Burmese
sendiri aja ya.
reputation. I am quite also,
Energi bulan puasa men harus dihemat-hemat.
Consider this. This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their...
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well...
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent plus. He went that way!
Alkitab. Namanya Alkitab tapi nggak hitam. Alkitab kan?
What do you want?
Terima kasih.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future. All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about!
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring a student? Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong. Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
He doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Jadi sombong banget si Alkitab.
Elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting, even if...
All right. I accept. Got a pen and paper? We'll reconvene at... You were willing to... Okay, look. If
we know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites...
You know, all this is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules can further... It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed But despite over the past century, a wide variety of hand knowledge in academia. Meanwhile, well, I think that about sums it up. Ah, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an... You're still resolved.
Sepiannya dibawa sama Om Hitam ke tempat sepi men.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me. I need you to find... Unlike the peddler, she's guarded again. I think she... Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for...
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task? You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing...
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her.
Banget.
She has a keen nose for
Percakapannya.
shrewd eye. I'll prepare some funds for you.
What?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh?
Mana gua sakit perut lagi.
Here are two knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference?
Gua mau ke kamar mandi.
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Yo, halo teman-teman, kembali lagi. Sorry guys, gue diare. Dua-duanya mengeluarkan cahaya. Ini apa nih? Oh, kapsul pengetahuan.
That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the rich. However, some canned knowledge using elemental.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra
Kenapa nih? Apakah Akademia sebenarnya adalah penjahat yang sesungguhnya? Ataukah ada Fatu di balik semua ini? Karena Fatu adalah penjahat utama di game ini. Ini berapa sih? 3.800.000 ya. Banyak juga. 200, 700. Gue tuh mau lihat apa sih? Kingsing gue banyak juga. Buat ganyu ntar kalau gue punya ganyu. Gue suka banget pakai ganyu sebenarnya. Yang berdua cari barang apa? Kamu mau beli Harvard? Favor, kami mau beli Harvard. Masih belum ada.
What a unique palette. We have
Following the
Ronak. Got it.
Who's Ronak?
Please follow me.
Ronak.
You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a
terbang
for quite some time.
Biar gaya.
Let me think. Sumeru Rose means common merch.
Keren nggak? Anjas gaya men.
My mistake. I do apologize.
That pop quiz sure was scary.
Paling keren tuh Kazuha. Dia bisa loncat terus skill E. Lama banget. Kayak Miss Indonesia jalan. Kalau Miss Indonesia kan cantik gitu, jalan harus indah. Lah ini siapa Raunak?
Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Ya sayang sekali, hara fruitnya dimakan oleh tikus.
Taken by mice means they sold out.
I'm sorry, but as things currently stand, we won't be able.
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the paper that.
Lah Raunak gak usah rese. Gua pukulin ntar.
Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Sekali.
Hold on. That's not right.
I'm sorry, but as things.
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the.
Apa sih? Harus apa sih? Aneh bener. Mana kertas al hitam tuh yang mana sih? Ini. Dia arah fruit yang sama sekali tidak manis memberitahu membawamu memenuhi dori mengenakan bunga berkabung. Tamunya hebat berarti makan arah fruit yang bikin pusing. Tapi berarti udah kan kita udah baca nih. Terus
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
Gaya ormo.
Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to pack. Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at. Shoot, it's the Matra. Run!
What? The matcha? Where? I'll hate them said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
Ah, apaan sih?
We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Firaunak kabur duluan anjir. Bangke bang.
He ran that way.
Keren banget tempatnya.
Look, he's over there.
Time to go.
Terus, tapi ini kalau jatuh ke bawah jauh banget. Nih biar cepat nih. GG enggak guys?
If you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right.
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
Si Dori ini loli tapi
So
kayak
you're the one who was
tante-tante.
crying out to us just now. But are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Very good. Iya bener kayak tante-tante anjir.
Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, but it seems you two have actually done pretty well.
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be.
I can't risk doing business with
Sebenarnya
huffing and
gue
puffing
mikir
at
si
the best of
traveler
your
ini
faces.
tuh gagu ah.
No matter how much more.
Makanya yang ngomong selalu si Paimon.
That's why it's your first time here. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora.
Tunawicara dia nih.
Ah, yes.
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably.
What kind of Take this one, for example. An analysis
Kapsul
of the
pengetahuan. Oh bakal di dalam kapsul ini bakal ada pengetahuan tentang Kusanali mungkin ya.
Ooh, now that
2 million more.
2 juta murah.
You are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each note.
Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
Oh pakai apa sih? Vision.
You've reached.
We'll take these, please and thank you.
My oh my.
Hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million! But all the canned knowledge we just... Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's moral left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful.
Excellent! Then please.
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted.
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million more each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourself.
Uh-oh. Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again.
Tring, tring. Perasaan sama aja dah.
What did you see? So they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the more has already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be used. Dory, we'll take this one.
All right.
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough.
Oh, si saudagar. Wow, kita dapat achievement si saudagar. Dewa kebijaksanaan di dalam sebuah perasaan yang campur aduk di kehidupan yang membara. Oh, ada ini, ada lift. Gue baru tahu ada lift di situ. Semuanya gue baru tahu. Woi, Alhitam.
You two made it.
Whoa, there's so many people from the academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup?
Well,
You're a pretty dear...
relax.
Yalah, cepatlah, gue pengen cepat-cepat bertemu dengan Lord Kusenali.
So, can you tell us about the...
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, when we heard that the...
In that case, a short while ago.
Wow, there's really
Mulai ngantuk nih. Kita live sampai jam 8 aja ya,
I
teman-temanku.
highly doubt it has any mystical properties.
Terus gue
but it
mau
does indeed
naikin konten YouTube gue kali ya.
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. As you know, several brigades... My person... I agreed to However, they adamantly...
So you kept...
Yes. Ainul Ahmar isn't exactly
Ainul
wealthy, but its
Ahmar.
members are determined to get that capsule by... So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiate. The divine knowledge capsule should be to ensure the unless I know whose Dory is the most...
In other words, you wanted...
Yes, you can... The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the divine knowledge capsules where... If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay.
Sampai bertemu 2 hari lagi.
Doing so right.
Kesini naik apa ya? Biar cepat. Jelas naik angin bersama Wanderer. Kan cepat. Oh, itu batu. Pohon. Gue pikir dedaunan rimba yang bisa kita terobos dengan sesuka hati, men. Iya. bagaikan bunga yang bermekaran di musim semu.
Alright, this place works.
Here.
Sword fighting techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using
Ada
this while you fight.
eksperimen kayak
Maybe variances
kalau
of
yang
physical
di
strength between the
Inazuma
two
tuh
tests, as
eksperimen
well as
bareng
disparity in
Yamiko
your
ya,
opponent's abilities.
yang
But don't worry,
bareng Yamiko
I'll
untuk
run statistical
mengalahkan
analysis
Raiden
afterward.
Shogun.
Wow. Hey, Hyman's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia, right?
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed. All right, let's begin the.
Mana? Lah ini doang. Yang benar saja, bos. Lah udah. Coy, gua Wanderer coy, lebih hebat daripada lu.
I'll link
Anjay.
your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can act.
Ada mengaktifkan kekuatannya. Lah ini apa? Lah ini bisa ditukar ya guys ya. Bagi yang nggak tahu. Apakah epic moment? Jadi nama gua Magic emang.
You mean that it
Alright.
Ronde 2 bertarung nggak?
Fight with the same composure.
Belum ya. Anjay. Ya sama aja kalau pakai Wanderer anjir. Gimana sih? Itu doang. Itu doang, men. Alah hitam.
Now, I'll start recording.
Lu udah jago.
How's it go?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his overall fighting performance
0,073.
Wait. How much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora?
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my. I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk.
Kilo Funduk. Ntar gue pengen tahu ini misinya apa sih. Tunggu sampai lusa. Sesuai dengan kamu berhasil mendapatkan Dori, sekarang saat bicara bisnis dengan Al Hitam. Gila men. Tunggu sampai lusa jam 7 pagi. Wow, bagi yang nggak tahu lusa tuh 2 hari kemudian ya. Gue jam 8 mandi berangkat kerja men. Anjir tuh. Hidup yang menyebalkan, bagaikan terkurung dalam sebuah penjara. Menyedihkan. Mana si Al Hitam nih? Si Dori. Dori. Oh ya Dori.
Here, over here! Welcome back, my loyal patrons. You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it.
Where can you really get us anything we want?
Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind. Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave. But you know, that kind of information isn't. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious how you just happen to have this kind of info
Because to me, as for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Ms.
Ahmad.
You mean the airman?
So you're off. The group has done everything in their power to... That Divine the capsule is clear.
Thanks for the info.
Please.
Well, we figured out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is. Turns out, it ended up in the hands of Ain el-Ahmar.
The Windride.
Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham.
Kalau gue penasaran di atas sini gak ada chest kah? Kayak di Mondstadt gak ada ya. Kerasa gerusuk gini gue main. Diare lagi gue guys.
Al-Haytham, we got the info you wanted.
Really? All right. Let's.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the...
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of... All right. The person in this picture is in which case?
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain el... After we defeat them, we can finally have...
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the... See you then.
Al-Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the...
Yep, let's...
Itu gue sakit perut lagi men. Bangkil jatuh segala. Ini nyampe gak? Gak nyampe sih. Gak nyampe.
Squall and Fury.
Al-Haytham. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take... This is turning into...
Back up! Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food.
Dijadikan makanan ikan.
Uh-oh, here they come.
Review Al-Haytham nggak? Oh anjir enggak. Coy yang bener aja coy. Gue pikir bakal review Al-Haytham.
The wind knows me. Squall and Fury.
You... Academia scum! Boss! Finally! use it? Great! Now we can...
Lah bos.
Boss?
Lah kenapa nih? Oh dia menggunakan kapsul suci.
Boss! Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Anjay, Al hitam keren banget men.
Target acquired. Arrest him.
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away.
Anjay, pencuri handal men. Al hitam. Iya kayaknya dia nggak kuat nahan beban kapsul kematiannya dah. Kira-kira keren men.
What in Tibet just happened?
Oh yang terjadi di sana si orang satu.
It looks like he used the divine knowledge capsule.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him? Oh yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane if...
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Cause did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What?
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the divine knowledge capsule back too. Still, Paimon didn't expect the divine knowledge capsule.
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the divine knowledge capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the Academia...
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Moreover...
everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such...
I'm heading back to the Academia.
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good.
Oh benar.
Then we'll part ways
Ya
here
bisa di sini kita sampai jumpa.
until we meet again.
Yolah kasih kapsulnya, woi Al hitam. Pelit banget.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that
Lah,
my higher-ups
siapa
require?
nih atasannya? Melewati tirai asap dan hutan kelam. Ya. Dapat 10. $80 lagi aja. Yaudah gue udah putuskan kalau gue bakal gacha Nahida. Oh sebenarnya Al hitam menipu kita men.
We didn't miss the Sub-Zero's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks
Nah, di bawah
she
itu.
must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time.
Tenang, gue udah tahu jalanan di sini.
There she is! Dunyarzad, we're back!
promised. Traveler and
Dan
Paimon.
menurut janjinya ya, aku
I'm
senang
so
sekali
glad that you
melihat
two came back to
kalian
celebrate
kembali.
Lesser Lord Kusanali's. Indeed.
There's no need to be.
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a. Speaking of what.
Of course we went. A lot of.
I see. If there is another.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Dia, you were eavesdropping.
It's called covert protection.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. The festival's tomorrow.
Even when you put it that way.
Don't worry.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day and many.
Oh, I've already prepared a.
Whoa, you're so.
Apakah kita akan bertemu dengan Lord Kusanali? Ajar 1000 mawar. Ya, aku ingin secepatnya bertemu Lord Kusanali. Ini gimana ya cara ke atasnya? Ada jalan kayak gitu. Dan ternyata selama ini gue kurang explore kan. Ayo besok, ayo. Gue udah nggak sabar nih ketemu besok. Dan bilang sebenarnya dia penjahat. Enggak deh. Soalnya ceritanya kemarin dia pas bocil bertemu dengan Lord Kusanali. Diselamatkan. Dunyarjad.
Swan Fury.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all.
You've worked so
You know it. Well,
Mana Lesser Lord Kusanali, Lesser Lord.
many vendors came out of the blue to support the event.
Oh,
They insisted on
lihat di
covering
sini.
costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
Lah,
They all said that
harus
contributing to the
jalan
lively
tuh.
festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser
Gue
Lord
nggak punya
Kusanali's
karakter
birthday.
tinggi apa ya? Oh, di loop. Di loop doang.
Over that way. Let's go take a look.
Di loop doang kan? Masa ya di loop doang? Iya.
This is
Karakter tinggi gua di loop doang kan?
Mewa feast.
Mushrooms. So,
It's another Sub-Zero. Generally
Tapi
speaking,
emang
the most
sedikit
common
sih karakter
fusion
yang
of fruits
tinggi.
like Rukushaba mushrooms,
Di lu kalah
they
hitam
look
Zongli.
hollow-noticing.
so the
You don't have to.
wait. But if that's the case, then wouldn't the Oh, traveler, we have Thanks.
Dear customers, would you like to try your...
What's alchemical?
Right? I thought...
So,
It's quite simple. After you give...
sure sound.
That is precisely what we need.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is.
Why does everything sound
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This...
Ini nih. Semeru Rose.
Okay, one moment.
Paimon wants to take a look too.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies...
Apa nih?
It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions.
Illusions and lies? That sounds.
Yeah.
He's not even trying.
Naturally.
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still.
Bohongan dan
They
ilusi.
say the Sub-Zero's festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw
Nah,
flowers
gini
and
nih
liquor
ngobrol.
all along the way.
Mirip terlihat, mirip Paimon. Cosplay Paimon.
I wish I could have seen that
Nih,
spectacle.
cosplay Paimon.
But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zeros will be just as impressive.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any yell.
Permen Yala.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat. Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
Miss Dunyarzad, in the few short... All right, little soldiers.
Yes, Knight!
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is another
It's all thanks to Miss
As are we to you.
Oh, no.
Ooh, those...
And there's also
Huh?
Onikabuto.
Dunyarzad? You tried them before? It's alright.
I also believe it.
Great. These boxes of candy
Di sini
are
dah
numbered 1 to 5
satu, terus
from
gua
left to right.
mau mandi.
Which one do you want?
Kita pilih nomor 2. Yang mana ya? Gue pengen yang biru. Nomor berapa nih yang biru? Nah, ini. Nomor 1.
Attention! That's up.
Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles.
The Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the fest.
Really?
It's night of...
They'll basically sound...
Oh, actually, can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad?
Squall Fury.
Masuk sini. Lah beda. Ini sih kemana? Ini bingung gini.
Quit following me. The wind rises.
We're too late. Who knew the little
I know, right?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Apa nih? Apakah berkelahi?
Those Eremites don't look like...
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I wonder how...
They're a gang of kidnappers!
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia! Dia the Flame Main.
The Flame Main.
No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as...
Don't worry about it, my... Traveler, take...
No! We're gonna stay and help! There's...
Please be careful. Don't waste your time.
Anjay deh ya. Apakah review deh ya? Anjay. Cepat banget. Wah.
Are you okay?
Apakah dia akan mati dan Lord Kusanali akan datang ketika dia sekarang? Wah, suaranya udah. Oh, kirain suaranya hilang.
You took care of...
Any more of them? Or rather...
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this?
Please, let me...
Come on, it's...
Hold on, you said so... It can't be.
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry, and...
Thank you very much.
Don't...
Are you feeling unwell?
My lady, your condition...
Truly.
Too slow. Quit following me. The wind rises.
Jahat bos.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Can't believe it's Elazar!
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. Sumeru's current medical advancements...
Oh, belum bisa menemukan obat. Oh, dia juga sakit kayak Collei.
Did you know? Since I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's not to mention this way. When my final day does arrive, at the very least, many people will remember that I...
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also won't...
To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusana, thanks. Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh?
Isn't the dance of Sub-Zero? Nilu will and with that...
Then what are we waiting?
Yeah.
Tarian Nilo.
Quit following me. Squall and Fury.
Lihat, gue udah tahu jalanan di sini.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from
over there?
I think I just saw
the dance of the Sub-Zero's festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale. If you continued, the Grand Sage has already...
How? The Academia was originally... This is a hard...
Art. Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate.
Sombong banget.
What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it.
Understood.
The Sub-Zero's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your...
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh,
yeah.
Let's go somewhere or...
Nilu, it's alright.
But you've been looking...
It's okay. It would be too risky to continue the
If you say so.
The next...
I can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless...
It really is okay.
Nilu and Dunyarzad promised... Yeah.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework. The project
Suara siapa nih?
is most critical phase.
We're gonna be late! It's all because you and... We should go meet Dunyarzad, right?
Oke, paling segitu dulu ya teman-teman. Gua mau mandi. Bekerja. Terima kasih kepada kalian yang sudah menonton live stream kali ini. Sampai jumpa di live stream berikutnya. Bye bye.